Hello and welcome to DMTV Kenya, your number one channel for truth and real talk about Kenyan politics. If this is your first time here, karibu sana. Please click the subscribe button. If you're watching me from a different platform, kindly go YouTube, search DMTV Kenya, hit the like button and comment below. Hapa hatuna uoga. We talk politics in a simple and fun way. Whether you like or you love Raila Odinga, Ruto, Kalonzo, or even Matiang'i, this is your home. Let's get started with today's topic, and I want to talk about President Ruto's Madaraka Day speech and why it shocked many Kenyans. Today's Madaraka Day, it happened in Homa Bay, which is Raila Odinga's stronghold. It's a place where people love Raila Odinga so much. Some even named their children Raila. So when President Ruto chose Homa Bay as the place for this year's celebration, everyone knew something big was coming. But in a shock way, the big day turned out very cold. It was not the weather, it was the people. People were not happy. People were not cheering up. When Ruto stood to speak, many people were quiet, very quiet. You could hear someone's stomach roaring like someone who has eaten githeri from the back. There was no shouting, no cheering, na hakuna mtu yeyote aliongea kwamba tuko pamoja. All yote yawezekana, as we used to say, wale watu wa Azimio. The speech felt like a lecture at a funeral. Watu walinyamaza kabisa, and this was on live TV. If silence could speak, it was telling President Ruto, you are not welcome here. So, what did the president say in today's Madaraka Day? The president talked about the economy, he talked about taxes, and he talked about development and how Kenya is moving forward. He said his government is trying hard to fix the country, but the problem is that many Kenyans don't see this improvement. They see high prices, they see no jobs, and many taxes. So, when President Ruto says we are making progress, some people feel like progress for who? Because they are still suffering. Now, here is the funny part in today's speech. The president was trying to look confident, but even his face looked like he knew the crowd was not happy. When he made strong statements, people just looked at him like, na huyu ni nani sasa amekuja leo kuongea mbele yetu. Some were even scrolling on their phones, and you can spot one guy in the crowd scratched his head like he was wondering, nilikula nini leo asubuhi? So, let's also talk about what made things worse. Raila Odinga was present, but if you look at him, he was not listening. And that's like planning a wedding at someone's house and the owner refuses to show up. It was awkward. The big seat next to Ruto was occupied, but it was empty. So, many people in Homa Bay saw this as a sign that Raila was not happy with this event. This moment shows us that Ruto still was a hard job if we want to win the hearts of people in places like Nyanza. Yes, Ruto is the president, but that does not mean everyone supports him. I want to say that Homa Bay is still Raila Odinga's land. Even if Ruto prints cows, bread, and a free Wi-Fi, many people still say we love Raila Odinga. So this Madaraka Day was not just a celebration, it was a test. And the crowd gave Ruto a big fail. This is also a lesson for the 2027 elections. I want to say that every speech Ruto gives from now on is part of his campaign. If he wants to win again, he needs more than big English and statistics. He needs to connect with people's hearts. The president speak their language, feel their pain, and not just words in actions. The opposition leaders like Raila Odinga, Kalonzo, and newly opposition leader Rigathi Gachagua will use this event in future rallies. They'll say, even in our land, the president came and got no support. It's a strong message that not everyone is happy with Ruto's leadership. And you know, in politics, if you don't control the mood of the people, you might control the state house today, but lose the people tomorrow. Ruto needs to change his strategy, or else 2027 will be a mountain climb without shoes for him. In short, I want to say that Ruto's speech was okay on paper, but in real life, people were not excited. And number two, Homa Bay crowd was quiet. And that silence sent a big message to State House. Number three, the absence of Raila in listening the speech of Ruto made things